Hello everyone, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to do my top 10 favorite DC animated movies. Number 10 is Batman The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. This one shows an older Bruce Wayne returning to being Batman and fighting crime in Gotham and everything. Crime has piled up over the years since he had stopped being Batman. And it was a really good movie. It's cool getting to see Bruce Wayne as an older man, and everything, and the voice acting was really good in it. I haven't read the comic that it's based on, but I've heard that it was pretty close to the comics. I'm not for sure how close or anything, but I'm guessing pretty close because of the way they made it into two parts. But part one was pretty good. Number 9 is the Lego Batman movie. This one has a really good cast. Will Arnett is hilarious as Batman and Bruce Wayne. And then Michael Cera does the voice of Robin, and Ralph Fiennes does the voice of Butler Alfred, and Zach Galifianakis does the voice of the Joker, and he's absolutely hilarious and everything. And there's tons of nods to all of the other Batman films and everything, and I thought that was really cool. It was a really good sequel. Spin-off to the Lego movie, and it was a really good movie, especially for Batman fans. It had all kinds of different Easter eggs and references to all the different past versions of Batman. I thought that was really awesome. Number 8 is Batman the Killing Joke. This one's based on one of my favorite graphic novels, which is pretty much one of the very few, because I haven't really read that many, I'm not gonna lie. But the first half of the movie, with the whole Batgirl thing going on, I didn't really care for that part about the movie, but the movie itself was not terrible. Had a decent cast and good characters and everything, and but I didn't really understand the whole relationship with Batman and Batgirl. It didn't really make much sense, and kind of just felt like it was forced. I think they should have just used the Joker's backstory as the first half of the movie, and then done it where the second half of the movie it was all the events that took place that when he shot Batgirl and paralyzed her and everything. I think that's how they should have done it, but the last half of the movie was pretty good though, and Mark Hamill was great as the Joker again, as always, and Kevin Conroy was great as Batman. But number 7 is Justice League Thrones of Atlantis. This one was one of the first DC animated movies I had ever seen. It was a good way to introduce Aquaman to the Justice League, and it was really one of the first things that really got me to know anything about the character of Aquaman, because I didn't really know much about him, except that I know a lot of people didn't take him seriously and everything, and I thought that movie was pretty good. Number 6 is Justice League Doom. This is where they have to face the Legion of Doom, who uses his power to turn all of the heroes, make them or they go crazy, and Batman's trying to get them all to stop going crazy and everything. And it's a really good movie. The voice cast was really good for all of the characters, and it was just a lot of fun to watch. Number 5 is Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 2. I really like this one. It shows older Bruce Wayne fighting the older as Batman fighting the older Joker. I thought that was really cool, and then at the end of it we get to see Batman and Superman face off, and he's using the kryptonite suit, and it was just a really interesting movie, and a great way to follow up Part 1. I know a lot of people consider them one movie, but since they're two totally different movies, I decided to keep them separate on this list. It was really good. Number 4 is Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker. I remember back when I was probably in 2nd or 3rd grade, Batman Beyond was really, really popular, and I was pretty excited about this movie, and it was really good. They did a great job with the whole turning Robin into a miniature Joker and everything. I thought that was pretty cool, and kind of showing how the regular Joker from the show pretty much ended up dying, and how Tim Drake's death had really affected the whole Bat family and everything. I thought that was really cool how they did that, and it was a really good movie. Number 3 is Justice League: The Flashpoint Paradox. I hadn't really known much about the Flash until here recently either, and I thought this movie was really good. It was the movie that pretty much kind of got to know more about the character Barry Allen, and in the movie he goes back in time to try to stop his mom from dying, and when he does, it messes up a whole bunch of stuff in the future. Bruce Wayne ends up being killed by the guy that killed his parents in the other universe, and so his dad becomes Batman, and I think Wonder Woman was a villain, and Superman had been locked up by the government and everything, and when he finally escapes, he decides to leave the Earth. He's like skin and bones, and it was just a really interesting movie, and I hope when DC releases their live-action version that they're working on, I hope they get to make a really good live-action version, because this movie would be really cool to see as a live-action film and everything. I just hope that Warner Brothers really doesn't interfere too much and have their heads up everybody's butt, where we can get a really good movie out of this one. This would be a really good one to make. Number 2 is Batman Under the Red Hood. This one follows mass vigilante that goes around killing people and stuff, and Batman has to stop, and he finds out that it's Jason Todd, who was originally killed by the Joker. He was one of the Robins that, and when he was killed by the Joker, it really messed with Batman and everything, and he finds out that Jason Todd was brought back to life by Ra's al Ghul, who thought that he was helping him, but ended up not, because Jason Todd became a bad guy and everything. And it's really a good movie. Had a great story, a lot of emotional moments. The scene where he's like, Jason Todd's like, I can forgive you for letting me die, but I can't forgive you for letting the Joker live after what he did to me. And everything. I thought that was a really powerful scene. I hope that if they ever do decide to go with the Ben Affleck Batman movie, this is one of the ones that they would consider doing, because I thought that was just a really great movie. And number one is 1993's Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This one was released during the original series run of Batman the Animated Series, and follows Batman in a relationship and everything, and I don't want to say too much because in case you haven't somehow seen it or whatever, but it has a big twist with the Joker and stuff. I'll just say that. It was a really good movie, and the voice cast was great as always. Kevin Conroy was terrific as Batman, and the Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill, who's done his voice in many of the other Batman shows and video games and all that. He was excellent, and everything. But anyway, that's my top 10 favorite DC animated movies. Thank you to Old Man Logan for recommending me to do this video. And if there's any other videos you would like me to do, feel free to let me know in the movie reviews or top 10 list or movie series rankings. I'll do them. Just let me know in the comments, and have a good day. Thank you.